Oh, I'm in the well. またかー。ちょっと待って。What's that, boy? Already fell in the well? There we go. あれしてるよ。もう、Welcome to my stream, guys! Oh my gosh! My very first week after debut. Oh my god! わー、すごい。Oh my gosh, guys! Can you believe it? The year of our Lord 2023. Wow! すごい。I can't believe that it's been 3 years. It was in 2023. Not 2020. No, I wasn't debuted by 2020. I'm a little younger than that. No. Adi, I just want to say I'm very interested in your culture and want to get to know you better. You wouldn't understand what it's like. Ma, it's crazy. I tweeted that randomly and then I woke up the next day and it had like 4,000 something likes. And I was like, what happened? What happened here? I know. I was like, of all the tweets I have on my account, of all the tweets I ever made, which I made a lot of tweets in case you don't know, I have 6,606 tweets. 6,606. Out of all of those tweets, that one, okay. That one became my most liked tweet. わかんないよ。I was very befuddled. It's a lot of wow. And it has like, oh my gosh, 160,000 views. So far, let's see. I wish that like Twitter had a feature like sort by popular. Let me see if I can find them somehow. Cause I know 2 of my most popular tweets, but I wanna look at what huh? It's so weird. You know, I'll post a nice picture of my model. No one cares. I'll post about my stream crickets. I know. I post about my day. People don't like it. I post about beer silence. I post about my mom fumbling. And suddenly it gets over 100,000 views. Oh my god. So odd. So odd. もう、cricket stream, yo. Everyone, chirp chirp, お願いします。Yeah, well, you know, I was being hyperbolic when I said no one cares. I know people care, but, you know, not 100,000 people out of nowhere. Well, oh my gosh, it's all just anima. Anima on 160,000 accounts, wakatta. Well, I woke up and I had like 99 plus notifications on Twitter. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? My first thought wasn't even like, oh, did my tweet go well? My first thought was just, what's going on? I know. I was like, did I get hacked? And did I start like posting cat in bio or something? Did I get botted? I was scared. Did you show your mom? No, my mom would kill me. My mom would kill me. My mom is already upset that I'm going on my channel talking about her lack of cooking skills. She would murder me if she knew that I was talking about her lack of riz. I know, you wanna know the fun thing? So... I know. Also, welcome King of the Squibs! Thank you for coming by! Oh my gosh. Ma... I thought it was funny because a lot of the okay, let's go through the comments for a second. I know. So some of them were normal. They were just like, oh, you know, El Riz or whatever. Some of them were a little weird. No, sorry, I have to scroll past all of the ring debate. Yeah, you know, some of them just commenting on the context. One of them was, as a man, one of the things you have to learn growing up is why your mother is single, and I was like, as a man, as a man. What do you mean? As a man, I have to learn that? I think I'd have to learn a lot of other things first if I wanted to be a man. I was like, who are you talking to? I know. So that one was funny to me. Then one person was like, so that means your mom is single, right? And I was like, okay, that one's funny. I know. But you know, some of them were like, oh my god, your mom hates him. She hates him. That's not true though. My mom likes him very much. She's just very bad at talking to people. She sounds a lot ruder than she actually is. Yeah, she doesn't really have what other people call a filter. You know, for her, it's like a cultural thing. She's like, oh, people where I'm from, we just say whatever we think, and you know, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, Mama, first of all, I doubt that it doesn't matter. And second of all, here you can't do that. I mean, I've told you in the past. I've told you in the past. I know. Like, we'll be walking in the city and we'll stop at like a crossing, and then she turns to me and she's like, look at that woman over there, the fat one. Isn't she so fat? Is she fatter than me? I think she's fatter than me. And she doesn't say that in Spanish. She doesn't say that in English. She says that in German, in Germany, not at whisper volume, not even at room volume. And I'm like, Mama, you can't say that. Yeah, so she's not the best when it comes to verbal communication. Isn't your grandma similar? Well, I mean, at least with my grandma, you can excuse it with the fact that she is almost 80, you know? At least she doesn't know how loud she is talking because she got hearing loss. I know, like, my grandma once embarrassed me because we were at a restaurant and the waiter took our order. And then he walked away and my grandma went, look at it, the fur on his arms, he looks like a monkey. And I was like, Grandma, you can't say that just because someone has hair on their arms. Especially, you can't say that because we just ordered their food. We didn't get our food yet. They can still spit in it, Grandma. If you're gonna drop a line like that, at least say it after we get our food. Please. I know. Oh my god. You know, like, don't be rude to your server, but if you're gonna be rude to your server, be rude after you get your food. I know, arigato. Thank you, Anima. I agree, she does hate him. Luckily, I'm here for her. Well, I think it might be something different. I feel like something which I've seen from a lot of women, my friends and my mama included, is that when they like someone, like they do the play for attention, you know? They do the you don't understand me. You cheated on me in a dream. What do you mean? Why did you bring up your ex? You want to marry her, huh? You know, like they get weird. They get like they found something to be like, you don't understand. You didn't even like me. You don't even care about me. You know, just so they can like I don't know, ask, like, see if the person will comfort them or something. I don't know. I don't think it makes sense. But it's a very woman moment, I guess. You know, it's like the would you love me if I was a worm? Oh, what do you mean you wouldn't love me if I was a worm? I would love you if you were a worm, and I thought we were close. Hey, wait, you would love me if I was a worm? So if you don't love me when I'm a worm, would you even love me at all? You don't love me, do you? Adi is a woman too, right? You have to understand. I have a lot of social anxiety. The only times people tried to flirt with me in real life, I either turned them down straight away because I thought it was weird, or I was like, oh wow, they're being so friendly, that's so nice. I know. As it turns out, I have not asked anyone if they would love me if I was a worm. Let's rectify that now. Viridevil, would you love me if I was a worm? No stress. Don't worry about it. Just say your honest answer. I won't get mad either way. Yeah? You would? Would you carry me around in a little pot of soil? As fish, Gerda. As fish bait. Sorry, YouTube is still translating all the messages, so I keep thinking everyone's in German. How big of a word? That's a good question. Have you seen like a really fed tapeworm? Like a chunked up tapeworm, like a tapeworm who got eaten good and got taken to the buffet like 5 times a week. Yeah, like that kind of tapeworm. I know. Wow, you'd bring me my own compost pile. すごいね. Please not a tapeworm. What do you mean, Viridevil? You wouldn't sustain me with your own energy? You wouldn't let me live inside of you? What do you mean? You're telling me you don't want to be close to me? Huh? You're telling me you want to be far apart? You're telling me I'm too clingy? Ugh, so toxic. Oh my god. I guess I thought about tapeworm because recently I've been watching those like medical YouTube videos where it's like, oh my god, she took a pill and this is what it did to her brain, or like he ate a salad and 5 hours later he died. You know those? I know. I think those are funny, but also they give me anxiety. I watched one of those like she ate sushi and in 5 hours her brain was dead, and then my mama was like, let's order sushi today, and I was like, I don't know about that. Well, As a tapeworm, I think you'd be loving me more. I guess so, you know, like I'd be entirely dependent on you. We could even have children if you have some spare organs for them to feed on. I think our larvae would fit nicely into your spleen. Wait, no, no, that's a little bit too weird. On second thought. Maybe we should be glad I'm not a tapeworm. My oshi got isekai'd into a tapeworm. You're weird. And, this is why I'm not in a relationship. I know. Okay, I'm starting to, you know, I was like, wow, my mama has L-Riz. My mama is so bad at talking to someone she's interested in. But I would have, if someone had, if I had asked someone, would you love me as a worm? I would have definitely said that, and they would have broken up with me. Oh. Yeah, I'm not normal. Mom, welcome, Mary Sue. Thank you for coming by. You didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're telling me the tapeworm pickup line wouldn't work? No. Maybe. No. It's a problem. When I get too comfortable around people, I get a little bit too weird. So I have to like rein it back in. I know. I think that's a problem I have a little bit with the V-Dere girls too, you know? Cause we'll be having a meeting, it's like, oh my god, guys, yeah, everything's going so well. Oh my gosh, congratulations, good thing. Oh my gosh, yeah. Right, so let's hang out after the meeting. And then I just post a weird meme and suddenly everyone's quiet and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I let the mask slip, oh god. They know what kind of person I am now. Mo. 네. Weird memes are funny though. Well, I don't know. I feel like what I consider weird memes is unfortunately not entirely suited for genteel company. You know, the girls think girls like cute memes. I send weird stuff, so it's kind of a frequency mismatch. I am it's hard. It's hard. Tralalero tralala. No, actually I can bond with Spica over tralalero tralala. Yeah, Spica's caught up on the brain rot. I don't know why. You'd think that maybe Mozu would be most chronically online because she plays Roblox. But actually, funnily enough, it's Spica. The one who's most chronically online is Spica. You know, I can go Bombardillo Crocodilo and she'll go Ballerina Cappuccina. Yeah. It's really nice that way. Oh my gosh. 네. I don't think you could weird out Mozu. I think so. I think it's possible. Also, arigato. Thank you, Atsukill. If you're being silly and weird with people, that just means you're comfortable with them. I think so too. But the people I'm weird and silly with don't appreciate it. I know. For example, the way I text my mother does not like the way I text my mother. I know, the way I communicate with my mother is like, Mother, provide. Provide me, please. Mother, I crave. I crave. I crave the pizza. Will you bring me? will you bring for me? Will you bring home for me, mother? I starve. Well, she's out with her new boyfriend, and she just texts me back question mark question mark question mark after I spam her with 10 message. Mother, may I have some oats? Yeah. Tapeworms eat pizza? I think so. Why would they not? As a tapeworm, you don't really get to be picky. Also, hi Cameron! Thank you for coming by. Ma, also, thank you Alessandro. Thank you for coming by. I require oats, brother. Yeah. You're just very honest. I don't know. It's my specific brand of comedy. I know. Or today, I wrote her, Mama. 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 Bring to me was. Amerika ja. Hallo. 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 Bring mir was mit. Was für mich. Was für Airi. Hashtag I'm worth it. She didn't reply. But that's fine. Oh, arigato. Thank you, sexy. Ari. Pizza. Ma. I know. My mama was out today with her boyfriend, which I'll get back to in a little bit. But I know I did get some food because I was put in charge of feeding my little cousin. So, you don't have to be worried. I ate today because I was also in charge of feeding another human being, and I was like, I don't really want to eat right now, but I don't want to starve the child. So, ma. I know. De mo arigato. She was like, I can't deal with this today. Well, so you ate? Yes, I did eat. I took my cousin to get food. Mom. Well, I went with my cousin and with my grandma. My grandma was driving. And then we get to the store. And she tries to park, and I'm like, Grandma, you can't park there. That's the disabled parking spot. And she's like, oh no. And then she pulls back out of the spot, and she moves one spot over, and then she parks. I'm like, Grandma, that's also a disabled spot, Grandma. This one also, it has the same sign. Do you see the correlation here? And she's like, oh no. And then she pulls back out. And mind you, the parking lot was like half empty. So there's like 50 spots all around. She drives around for a little bit, and she pulls into another spot that's right in front of a store. And I just slowly turned to her and I was like, Grandma. 3 times. 3 times, Grandma. All the other spots are open, Grandma. They're open. Are you sure Grandma should be driving at this point? I'm starting to suspect it might be over soon on that front. Yeah, that means Ari needs to get a license. Yeah, bye. Mom. They hog all the good spots for the disabled, how mean. I know. Ma. Yeah, it's pretty hard, jeez. Having my grandma and my dog at the same time. It's 2 different brands of crazy. Or today, my grandma pointed at like an EV charger, and she was like, "Look, Ari, it's a gas station." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Look, it's a gas station." And I was like, that's just an EV charger, like literally just a singular EV charger that is not a gas station. She was like, well, how would I have known that? And I was like, you know what a gas station looks like. Mataku, Ari driving sim game week coming soon. Oh god. My only driving experience is in Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. Ari, electricity is just e-gas. Your grandma's right. Mataku, mataku. You can probably just buy grandma's car for cheap. That's true. That's true. Maybe I can also drive hers without a registration, maybe. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I may drive my grandma's car without registration in Minecraft. Yes. In Pal World. Well, I know. That's more experience than half the people driving now. I guess that's true. While I was in the US, my God, I don't even know my relation to those people. I'm for the sake of this, I'm gonna say my uncle and my aunt. But my family tree on my mom's side is so big. I don't know. I do not know. They could be my uncle and my aunt, probably not. They're probably like my third cousins, second uncle's widow's niece, husband. I don't know. It's pretty hard to keep track of my mama's family, cause my mama had 8 siblings. 8 siblings. Only 2 of which from the same father. So pardon me for not knowing the overview. For the sake of this story, my uncle was driving us around in Alabama. And he was like, "Oh, these people drive like idiots," and then he like honked the horn, and I was like, "Oh." And he was like, "Oh my God, this guy tried to cut me off. They're gonna get him. The police is gonna get him." And I was like, But it was still better than driving in the car with my mama. So, you know, actually, when he was, you know, yelling in the car, I was just like, But when my mama drives, I'm like, "Mama, nicht, nein, da dürfen wir nicht lang. Das ist Gegenverkehr, Mama." Yeah, I know. So, you know, it was preferable, actually. I know. Arigato. Thank you, Chaos Clips. I will look in from slumber. What up, buddy? I know. Or in another instance, so like the car had like Spotify going on. And my uncle was playing his music. But then I connected my phone and I started playing some music, you know, my personally curated bangers. And you know what he does? He reaches over and he turns it off. I just look at him and I'm like, okay. And then I just look out the window sadly. And then he goes like, "Oh, Adi, don't you want to play your music? Do you want to play your music?" And I was like, "I was trying to, but you turned it off." And he was like, "Oh, that was your music. I'm sorry, that was great music. You can turn it back on." And I was like, "No, you want to listen to my music." And then you know, that's why driving with Mozu went hard, cause I could put on our music, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, look, it's Heartwave," and then we did Heartwave karaoke in the car. Yeah, it was better. Yeah. I'm sure Adi will eventually learn to use the whole speedometer too when she gets licensed. I don't know, I'm a very anxious person. I feel like I'd be an anxious driver too. Which, I mean, okay, I have an unpopular opinion. Which may get me cancelled, but I hope not. I know. Funnily enough, I think that men are better drivers. When my papa drove the car or when my grandpa drove the car, I did not have to sweat. I did not have to sweat for my life. But somehow women like are a lot less accident prone, like just statistically. So I wonder how that works. Cause I know that my mama and my grandma, they're so nervous when they drive their car. And like my mama refuses to like take the highway or something. Uh, I know, but they've never been in an accident. I know. わかんないよ. That's a lukewarm take. まあ、わかんないよ。I think your mama's just special. I guess it's with the older generations, at least I know that a lot of like my mama's and grandma's friends, like they got their driver's license, but then they just never drove. So eventually they forgot how to, and like they're very nervous drivers because they didn't drive a lot. Meanwhile, like their husbands and everyone of that generation, you know, they drove every day to get to work. So I guess maybe that's a part of it. わかんないよ. Women drive too carefully? I think that's true. I think I'd be prone to that too. I'd be like, 2 miles an hour on the highway, like, oh, what if I need to brake? I don't know. わかんないよ. I'm a little bit worried of becoming a bad driver. I don't know. I'm more worried of becoming a bad driver that it makes me not want to drive. Well, I remember I got my license and first thing I did was go on a road trip. That was a horrible idea. Ma, I wouldn't do that either. I mean, you know, getting big city driving experience is probably important. And like, you know, maneuvering through areas you don't know yet. But at the same time, you know, I'd want to get comfortable driving around in my town first before I set out on the big adventure. わかんないよ. Yeah, to be fair, you're piloting a 2-ton speeding hunk of metal. I think being too careful is not that bad, yeah. I mean, you know, I'd rather not hit someone with my car, so... Yeah, I don't know. My papa was involved in an accident, but I don't know much about that anymore. My mama was only involved in a tiny accident where someone like drove into her in the traffic jam. Yeah, but that wasn't her fault and the insurance just paid it. It wasn't bad. Wow. Wow. Can I get hit by Ari's car though? For reasons? What reasons? Mom. It depends on what kind of accident insurance I can get. Yeah, just treat driving by Dead by Daylight. I don't think people will like it if I drive over windows and pallets. Yeah, no, probably not. She hit him with a car. That is crazy that they would get married after that. Ma, your mama must be pretty. I'm assuming that she was pretty, cause imagine you get hit by a woman with a car. In what scenario do you go, oh no, that's fine. I mean, you know, if you want to apologize for it, we can get a coffee together. And you know, cause normally you'd be like, what the hell, I'm calling the police. Going back to the topic of Riz, this must be the ultimate strategy. Hitting someone with a car. And I don't know if I should try it. I have a feeling it'll end with me in jail for a long time. Aww. Well, Mama, I'll forgive you if we go on a date. Oh my god. Wow, this is the pretty privilege they talk about on social media, huh? Mom. Oh, this brings me actually to my mama's date today. Cause she came back from it like 2 hours ago and she told me about it. I know. Speaking of the topic, pretty privileged. My mama was out today. She looked really nice. She had a dress, she had heels, which I don't understand why she likes to wear heels so much. Like, she went on a date with her new boyfriend. They went shopping in the city, and they would have walked a lot. Why do you wear heels when you go walking? The same guy, he was not deterred at all. He came today, he brought her flowers, took her on a date. So apparently he does not care. Apparently Mama did not take the L. Oh. Demo, she was in her, like, heels. Apparently walking a lot and with her shopping bags. I know. And she told me that eventually they were walking through a park. And she fell. She just, like, literally tumbled backwards, laid on her back with her, like, limbs sprawled out. Like, you know when those bugs, they fall over and they start wiggling on their backs. Kind of like that. I know. Sorry, I'm drinking my water. And she said that 4 guys came over to help her. First of all, like, the guy she's seeing, he didn't even get to pick her up. He wasn't fast enough on the move. While he was still like, oh, what? Like, the other guy already swooped her up, and he was left to pick up her phone. That's what I call taking an L. But also, someone tried to run over from a bench that was a little further away. And he fell down trying to get to her. So, yeah, well, can't be lacking. He got caught lacking. That was the story apparently. Well, she seems fine though. She's not hurt or anything. She just fell down and started laughing. But you know what? No one asked the guy who fell down while trying to get over to her if he's okay. I don't know if he's okay. Wakanayo. Are we sure it's just your mom taking L's or just everyone around your mom? Well, I don't know. Apparently my mom didn't have an L anyways, cause the guy still likes her, so you know what? Maybe I'm the one who doesn't know anything. Maybe I'm the one who needs to go. You wouldn't understand. You would never understand more often. Cause apparently it works. Oh, wakatta. He was the only one to get a second date with her in a while, right? He must have some L resistance. Yeah, they're meeting up quite a lot these days. Wakanayo. She seems to like him. Yeah. Ano. Bro got the bonus emotional damage. It seems like your mom is taking W's all day long. I guess so. You know, I'm out here being a hater, but she's successful in her ways, I guess, for now. I'll be back to report if there's any more L's in the future. Could be the dude was on a bad streak before your mom. Wakanayo. I don't know that much about him. I just know that he got divorced 2 years ago. And his wife before that was Italian. Maybe he's just sick of the Italians. Also, bye-bye, LP. Arigato, thank you for coming by. Sorry, I have to cough a little bit. My throat hurts. That explains everything. Your mom is probably not as bad as his ex-wife. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I think that might be it. You know, if you've been traumatized by a draconic Italian wife, you might be like, ah, you know what? In the grand scheme of things, this ain't so bad. um, I don't know. And my mama does look young, so I guess you know that gives her extra credit on the market. Um, um, uh, which brings me to I feel bad when I'm walking outside with my cousin, cause she looks older than me. My grandma today was like, "Oh, can you ask your cousin if she's doing her driver's license?" And I was like, "Grandma, my cousin is like 14." And my grandma was like, "Oh, I keep forgetting." And I was like, "Yeah, she's 14. She's not 18." Um, yeah. Oh my god. It looks like I'm being babysat, and it's not making me happy. Yabayo. Poor Heidi, I know. I know, and she's taller than me too. It's annoying. Annoying. I keep like putting my hand on her head and being like, get down. Get down here. You don't get to stand taller than me. Ma. I remember your cousin's age because the one whoopsie really hurt me. Oh, my cousin, yes, for the record, my cousin is 14. 14. Mr. FBI agent, in case someone writes anything in chat, you'll know, you'll have the proof. Yeah, she's nice. We get along. I'm glad that she's a Roblox kid instead of being a gacha life kid, you know? The gacha life kids are horrible. The Roblox kids are fine. She's a Roblox kid. I know, today when we went to the shop, she was like, Heidi, do they have gift cards? And I was like, you wanna get Robux? And she was like, yeah, I wanna get Robux. And I was like, alright. That reminds me. Maybe I shouldn't tell Heidi I play gachas. No, I don't mean gacha games. I play gacha games. I play Mamusume and I played Genshin Impact. It's not gacha games, but it's gacha life. You know the one with all the like story videos. Like, my sister abused me and my whole family hated me, but actually I'm a secret princess. You know, it's the. Let me get you a picture reference of what I'm talking about. It's not gacha games. It's like a specific game called Gacha Life, and it's all those annoying videos on YouTube. Let me show y'all. There we go. It's this thing! I don't know if you've ever seen it on YouTube, but that's something that the youngsters are into. You know, it's either that or Roblox, and I prefer the Roblox, because children in this community are weird. Yeah, it's like, they do like story videos with their little OC characters, and it's like, oh my god, I hate you, in asterisks, abuses you. You know, they're very weird. So, you know, I like Roblox a lot more than whatever this is. So this is for the weird children. Ma. Yeah, looks cuter than Roblox, but it's not cute. It's used by the weird kids. You know, they use it to like do their like, oh, BTS adopted me from my abusive family kind of weird story videos. Yeah. You play Roblox? So I played Roblox with Mose to play Roblox doors. Yeah. How does Ari know? Because those videos were all over YouTube a few years ago. Yeah, you couldn't get anywhere without seeing like a Gacha Life parody of the song or like, oh, Gacha Life story. Hmm. No. But, like I said, it's good that she's not a gacha child. Yeah, much better, much better, much better. She is a Roblox kid. And she also plays Genshin. I don't know those, but I suppose I've been on different side of YouTube. Well, I would have been a little concerned if you told me you were an avid watcher of the Gacha Life story times. Yeah. It was a trend in 2019, yeah. Around like 2019 to like 2020, it was very everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, I was a Minecraft Bed Wars kid. I don't know what kind of kid was I. I guess my first start into PC gaming was The Sims. And after that, I went straight to Dead by Daylight. So you know that's quite the escalation to go from The Sims 4 right to Dead by Daylight. Much character development was had. Heidi, people who were in their teens in 2019 are mid-20s now. Centeno, how old do you think I was in 2019? What you're saying applies to me. I know in 2019 I was in high school. That's me in the picture. You know, it's the Facebook thing of like, oh, I'm in this picture and I don't like it. That's so funny, like, oh my god. You know, in 2019 people were teenagers and now they're adults. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I was still in high school. Yeah, so I played Genshin Impact and Among Us with my friends while we were in Zoom class while during the lockdown. I and I got caught by my teacher for being inattentive and playing game during class. But it was important to do my Genshin dailies. To be fair, I'm in my mid-20s and the concept of some YouTubers being younger than me still hasn't fully set in. Okay, so here's a fun fact. I was so used to being the youngest in V-Dere for such a long time. But now one of the Gen 3 girls is younger than me. I was like, oh my god. Wait, what month were you born in? You're younger than me. So, you know, I'm reaching Unk status in V-Dere. Leaks. Well, that's not a leak. You would know who it is. You don't know anything. You don't know nothing. You know nothing. You know nothing. Do you know anything? No, you don't. No. Hi. Yeah, but oh god. Yeah, it's weird having people younger than me around. I am Hey, wait, that was pretty good ASMR. What? What about it was good ASMR, huh? Oh, not anymore. I know. I know exactly who that is. Do you know exactly who that is? You don't know who that is. You don't know. Nobody knows. Our picks for Gen 3 are amazing and none of you know who it is. Not a single one of you. Hi. Peak ASMR. Ma, arigato. I know nothing at all, that's good. Yeah. Nemo, I'm very excited for the debut just because I don't wanna keep talking about them as question mark or as redacted. It's so hard. I'm so worried that one day I'm gonna slip and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, the Gen 3 member, Gar... Oh no, I said it! No! Yabayo. Mom, no, you really don't know anything. You don't even know how many of them there are. I better stop before we leak anything. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, oh my gosh. Or you know, our other Gen 3 member, who's 14 years old, blonde, short hair, male. Name is Max. My dog. Yeah. Yeah, you told us 5 girls are journey. I never said that. You're trying to gaslight me. I never said that. I never said that. Wait, I know exactly how many of them there are now. Okay, tell me. How many do you think there are? Ma. Max my dog. That's my name. No. It's Max my dog. Viridevils is always just a Freudian slip away. I hope it doesn't happen. I mean, to be fair, for Gen 2, I also never leaked who any of them were. For Gen 2, I also managed, you know? I never said that it was Tomoe or Hani or Alpha. For a moment I was worried about whether I was allowed to say who was in Gen 2, but then I was like, wait, no. Yeah, everyone knows that. Oh my god, guys. I'm sorry for spoiling that. Alpha Beta is a member of V-Dere Gen 2. Oh god. No. I love when Adi gets slightly haughty. It always happens before a Viri leak. No, that's not true. Yeah, you managed Gen 2? No, I didn't like manage them, but like I managed not to spoil it. So you know, surely I can manage the same for Gen 3. Not hard, not hard. Easy peasy. Easy, easy. Ma. We confirmed that. What did I confirm? I confirmed nothing. I didn't say anything. You don't know what you're talking about. You're hallucinating. What do you mean? You've never even seen me before. What do you mean I confirmed what? We don't know each other. Nande. This is your first time seeing me. It's gonna be a while until their debut, unfortunately. Cause artist stuff. Demo. I want them to debut already. I hate when we have to wait for so long. It's so annoying. I wanna put them on camera tomorrow, but I can't. PN. PN! I wanna play with them! I wanna be like, okay, now we can collab, right? Right? You're gonna play Pal World with me, aren't you? Aren't you? Come on. Otherwise you're getting kicked out of V-Dere. Didn't you read the part in the contract about playing Pal World with Adi 6 times a week? 1 day is for rest. The rest is for playing Pal World. I'm surprised Gen 2 isn't in Pal World. Well, Pal World is a little bit, derisive in Japan. And our Gen 2 is all from Japan. Yeah. Mada ya. Though to be fair, Moza and Speak haven't played that much recently either. It's only Idy grinding away at Pal World every single day. For legal reasons, Idy is joking. Am I? Am I joking? Ma. This is a threat to all Gen 3 girls. You're contractually obligated to play Pal World with me. Otherwise, you're getting kicked out. Dishonorable discharge. Well, Moses died, sadly. I know. I had to stream her concert for her. The one she pre-recorded so she could go to the doctor. Is this your first model? It is. That's my first one. Leaks just confirmed something. I did not! I did not confirm anything. What did I confirm? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. What did I confirm, huh? I confirmed nothing. Tell me, what did I confirm? What did I confirm? Tell it to me now. Say it now. Say it now. Huh? No, I didn't re-leak anything. Huh? No Gen 3s from Japan because they can play Pal World? Well, no, that's not true. Because they're not on the server. Like, they don't have to stream with us. You confirmed that Gen 3 is in the works? Well, that was confirmed for like months. Because we did the auditions and then the auditions closed and we told everyone we found our Gen 3 members. So that's not a secret. We also know at least one of them is from Europe. Now, how do you know that? How? Riddle me this. How do you think you know that? I can't believe you. Y'all are gonna be so embarrassed when all 3 of Gen 3 is from California, Nevada, US. Yo. Then Gen 5 is all gonna be from Australia, it's true. Didn't Nadi mention someone in the same time zone? Nande? Now you're making me question what I said. I did not say that though, that much I know. You're trying to gaslight me. Ma. You are gaslighting me, it's true.
America ya.
Ma.
Hello.
You commented on your EU time slot being less lonely when Gen 3 arrives. Well, I mean, but that doesn't have to mean they're in EU time. There's like similar time zones. Or I have a lot of like awake overlap with Moses, so they could be US too. Also, thank you, Atsuki. Oh yeah, thank you for helping Moza with her karaoke stream, ID. You're the best for that, and you deserve some headpats. Ma, thank you. I also made the thumbnail. I'm sure one of them is from Idaho. Let's go. They're all from Idaho. Yeah. Ma. Yo. But I think we settled on the fact that one of them is from Idaho. None of them are from Japan. Maybe they're from Europe, who knows? Wakanayo. Well, Moza and I have a lot of overlap, and Moza's in the US. If we got, like, 3 more Japanese members, we'd be V-Dere JP. It's kind of funny that we're a US VTuber group. But right now, Moses is the only member from the US. V-Dere, US-based VTuber group. Why from Australia though? We have nothing down there. Spider VTuber from Australia. Yeah. The only time she's good at lying is during her 2 truths 1 lie stream. Wow. My 2 truths 1 lie is legendary. No. So at least one is from Japan then. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that now, huh? Wow. Can we get a Quokka VTuber? Oh, that'd be cute. Maybe for Gen 4. Oh no, I leaked that we don't have a Quokka VTuber in Gen 3. Oh my god. No, ID, stop. Oh my gosh, what's gonna be next? I leaked the fact that we don't have a barbecue VTuber in Gen 3. No, I did it. No. Yeah. When Adi's lying, she has a very specific tell. Okay, wait. Tell me my tell. What is my tell? What is my tell? I don't have a tell. I do not have a tell. What is my tell? You're lying. You're gaslighting me. I don't have a tell. I never have a tell. What's my tell? What's my tell? Tell me my tell, huh? Out with it. Or I'm gonna hit you more. What is my tell, huh? Wait, you leaked all of Gen 3's female. Oh no. Oh god. How could I have done that? One tells you speak very fast and you say wakanayo. That's just when I'm under pressure, ma. That's ne. One moment, can I get hit more regardless? Why would Gen 3 be only one person? I think that wouldn't make any sense. So I mean, you know, that's a leak you can take. Gen 3 is not just one person. I don't think we'd ever get a one person gen, that'd be weird. What's next? I got Smash Bros. Bro leaks too. Yes. Next, Smash Bros. Character is the Luigi in a wedding dress. That, yeah. I don't know. Ma. Adi is very pressured. Adi from V-Dere for Smash. I was very bad at Smash Bros. I once played with my cousins in Spain. And I was just hitting buttons. I was just going pop, 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 pop. And then I lost. I was like, ah. I did not make an effort to learn the game. Can you recommend your recent video, please? There's a good one I released like last week. It's called Trapped in a Blackout with a Yandere, in case you're looking for that. Or if you want something longer, you can just sort my live streams by popular and then you get all my 3DO live streams. Yeah. Ari, could you leak some military documents in the War of Thunder forum again? They told me not to do it again. Please, I can't do it twice. I am oh my god. Demo. Oh god, the pressure. The pressure is becoming too much for Ari. Gomen. I must I must stop before I actually give anything away. Oh my gosh. Ich rede mich um Kopf und Kragen, meine Freunde der Sonne. Ich muss aufhören. Ah! Unter Druck. Under pressure, yeah. I know, demo. Tomorrow I'm doing stuff on my thing, Dark Souls, Offenbach. Yeah, I know. Have you ever got into trouble from Mozu from leaking stuff? Mozu tried to drown me in the hot spring in Japan, it's true. She was like, Ari, no more Vera leaks. And then she held me under the water for 5 hours, it's true. No. She I never okay, I got scolded once. I got scolded once, but that was a while ago. That was before we had revealed V-Dere, because my business email has V-Dere in it. And I accidentally had it linked to my channel. So when V-Dere was announced, people were like, oh my gosh, look, that's ID's secret project V-Dere. And then the other girls were like, ID, did you talk about it on your stream? And I was like, no, I don't know how they know. And then I realized that it was because of my email, and I was like, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was on my email. That's how people knew. I wasn't talking about it on stream. I'm sorry. I love it. Well, that being said, please come by tomorrow when I play Dark Souls. Arigato. Arisaru. Blah 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 blah. Ciao. Please don't kill me for Vera leaks. I'm just baby. Until Gen 3 debuts. I am just baby.